So today we've got a topic that really is at the heart of the cement industry and the competitiveness of individual plants. We're looking at energy efficiency and new technologies in the area of both thermal and grinding. And we're very happy to have with us two experts from Sinoma Tianjin Research Institute.
This is a typical flow sheet of the ruler press finished grinding system. All the circulation materials are lifted by two bucket elevator that can lower the civil free work. And all the materials is classified by a combined separator that is combined with static with separator and dynamic separator with vertical rotor. Compared with the horizontal rotor separator, it has two advantages. The first is it can effectively control the fineness of raw meal, especially the residue on 200 micron. So it can improve the quality of raw meal. For traditional VRMs, the power rise efficiency is equivalent to the ruler price, but the mill pressure drop is very high because of all the internal circulation materials are lifted by gas flow. So the fan power consumption is also very high. We developed a new flow sheet for the VRM. We called it the external circulation. That means all the materials, all the circulation materials are lifted by the bucket elevator outside of the mill. And the material is polarized and classified separately. It looks like the ruler press finished grinding system and also installed with a combined separator. The advantage is pressure drop decreased by about 5,000 par. The power consumption decreased by 3 to 4 for raw meal and 4 to 6 for clinker. This is an example of the external circulation we are used for modification. The mill size is TRM 38.4 with installed power of 2,500 kilowatt. That was supplied by Sinoma about 10 years ago. Based on the same condition, the power consumption of the whole system decreased from 17 to 12.5.
Yes, how to achieve energy saving for pyrosystem? You use this map, you can see our pyrosystem, the preheater and the can, and also the cooler. They are mostly 4 parts about the heat loss. So our energy saving measures is focused on these 4 paths. The first path is reduce the exhaust gas and the dust. That means we must make sure the temperature is as low as possible, and also the efficiency of the preheater is as high as possible. And also, in this picture, I show the history about some typical Sinoma container. You can see some containers. Now we can upgrade and give a modification about these containers. And if for the new lines, we choose this new container, it is supporting container with effect, and also the solid and gas retention ratio can be controlled about 4.4 to 4 to 5. And we can adjust the mine combustion zone temperature through C5 or C4. That is the second bottom cyclones mu splitting. And also we adjust the X air factor by tertiary air, and also the Dinox air duct, and also the fuel splitting. Yes, for the Dinox, based on our research data, we can achieve this data to about 300 microgram. It based on the design about the container structure. If we want to even lower data about this NOx reduction, we can use a more strong reduction area. We can increase the volume, and also we can increase the gas velocity about the strong reduction area. It based on the requirement about the clients and the customers. This is another benchmarking plant. Last week I have been there for several days about the new technologies. It is also a king of 4.8, and with a 6-stage preheater and the cooler with middle pressure. Actually, the capacity can be achieved 6,000 ton and 500 ton per day. The customers very like it, and the NOx emission, the heat consumption, and also the power consumption for this system is very good. And I think the most highlight that was distinguished from the plant 3 years ago is the beam design and also the AI control. Last week, all of these data can be controlled by the AI system. That means the airflow, the fans, and also the co-feeding, and also the raw meal feedings can be controlled by the intelligent systems. And the employees reduced from before maybe 200. Now it only the necessary members is only 50.
Really relates to how does the existing system cope with the increased capacity?
Why the ECVRM can increase the output? Because the separate efficiency of the combined separator is higher than the exist classifier of the VRM. And so the stability of the VRM can be better. Then the grinding force or the pressure of the ruler, you can increase it, and the operation power also can be increased. So the output can increase, but not very much, maybe only about 10%. For the modification of the exist VRM, the combined separator, the bucket elevator, and the fan are all necessary to renew. About the cyclone, it depends on the exist size.
With alternative fuels, it can, the modified calciner that you were talking about, deal with AFR in the same way as a regular calciner?
Yes, it is a trend that calciner must be considered this question. Yes, and Sinoma also have a team to research, and Dr. Hu is also this expert for this field. And for the alternative fuel, we must deal with the fuel to acceptable state, which can be born in the container. And for the container, we must make sure the AF can be born very completely inside. For example, we can adjust the structure, and if we can have some calculated based on the characteristic of the AF after the analysis, and we can change the structure. And also we have some manners to control the burning. Yes.
Right. Right. So in other words.